Hi, my name is Pete Baker with The Big Corp, and thank you for stopping by today. We're going to talk about how you can sell differently and add value to your brand, which is a very important topic that everyone should explore. So many years ago, I was at a distributor event in Vancouver, Canada, and I had an experience that has stuck with me over the years. I was working for a control system manufacturer, and I had two different dealers that stopped by with completely different perspectives. And the first dealer that stopped by saw the remote controls on the table and said, "Oh yeah, we just don't sell remote controls anymore. You can't sell remote controls in this market. It's just impossible." And the very next dealer that stopped by, also in the same exact market, saw the remote controls on the table and said, "Oh cool, all your new remote controls are here." And I said, "Well, do you sell our remote controls very often?" And he said, "Every single project, we sell the remote controls. I wouldn't let a project go out the door without a proper control system. No way." And it really struck me, and I wondered, what's the difference between these two dealers in the exact same market with completely polar opposite opinions? And I thought the difference between the two was passion plus conviction. The dealer who was selling remote controls in every single project was convinced that it was absolutely essential to have a proper control device in that system. The first dealer was not convinced of that and lacked the passion to deliver that message during his presentations with his customers. And I understand that. I always believed in my presentations that passion was important. And I would start by first establishing credibility with that prospective customer and explaining to them that I'd been in the industry for 20 years, or maybe 5 years or 10 years, depending on what time period that was in the course of my career. And I would explain to them that I've worked on literally hundreds or thousands of projects in my career. And I believe that if you want to fully enjoy your system, you need to have a proper control device. So although I would get some resistance and they would say, "I don't want to spend $1,000 on a remote control," I'd say, "I fully understand that. That's a lot of money to invest in a remote control. But if you don't have that remote control, you won't be able to turn the system on. It's going to be frustrating for your whole family, and it's not going to be a source of enjoyment. It's going to be a source of frustration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to program this remote control and I'm going to put it on the coffee table, and I'll leave it there for a month. If you don't like the remote control, you'll never see a bill from me. However, if you enjoy that experience and want to keep the remote control, then I'll invoice you at that time." So I really took a stand. Although many of those prospective customers would say, "I don't want a remote control, I don't want to invest the money in that product," and it could be many other products that would fall into that category where I'd get some resistance. I would always say, based on my experience, having been in the industry for 20 years and worked on thousands of projects, I'm telling you that without this, it's going to be a miserable experience for you. So I would differentiate from my competition when all of them were saying, "Don't sell a remote control, just use your iPad or just use your smartphone or tablet device." I took a stand and differentiated from my customer. And the other key element of that is that I would hand the remote control to that prospective customer and allow them to experience that control before it was in their home. And once they understood how easy I was going to make that system to operate, their confidence was elevated with me, and they had more of a reason to do business with me than my competition. So find ways to differentiate from your competition. Don't follow your competition, and when you do that, it adds value to your brand. So thank you for stopping by today.